Another Remnant 2 video. We got some patch notes today, some balance changes, some buffs and nerfs. We are going to try to get through this as quickly and efficiently as we can. I'm only going to go through what I think are some of the major changes. I will leave a link in the description of this actual patch notes. So if you want to actually just read it yourself and skim through it, be my guest. But anyways, let's get right to it. Let's start off with just thanking the community. The response to this game has been amazing. We are all honored and humbled by you all. Since launch, the team has been hard at work addressing issues many of you have raised via your socials, Discord, Reddit, Steam. So this is a big W. As you know, they are listening to the community, which is great. A lot of game developers don't really do that nowadays, but they're taking the time to listen and trying to adjust these changes that we are asking for, which is great. So we are going into performance and crashes, optimizations, improve overall performance, improve hitching, potential crashes. So hopefully PC and other consoles are moving a little bit smoother after this. Quality of life updates. So this is my favorite right now. These are some pretty big changes that I enjoy quite a bit. So we are going to talk about this for sure. So right off the bat, they increased the trait cap by 5. So now instead of the cap being 60, it is now 65. Just adding a little more variety and making your dude a little bit stronger. They also changed the requirement for equipping a second archetype. I believe it used to be you had to max out your first archetype before you could pick up a second one and use it, but they are doing away with that. So now all you need is to just buy the specific engram that you want, and you can go on your way and do a dual archetype almost immediately, as long as you have the right materials and items for it, which is a great change. I think that is a very good addition to the game. Another thing that they changed, this one is huge. The Orb of Undoing now has unlimited uses. So it is now a one-time buy, because if I remember, I probably already wasted like 10,000 scrap on Orbs of Undoing, because each orb is about 2,500 in scraps and a few Luminite crystals as well. So a one-time buy is a great addition to it. That is a huge W. They removed the scrap cost from converting a mysterious item into an engram. They lowered the Luminite cost as well. They slightly increased the scrap gain from breakables. They increased the scrap gain from regular and rare chests. They also increased the scrap gain when killing aberrations. About balances, buffs, nerfs to the archetypes. Right off the bat, Explorer got a few buffs, increasing the duration of a few of their abilities. They also increased the amount of health regain you could get from their ability as well. Archon got quite a bit of buffs, including damage increase to their blink and to the lighting hands. The Archon Havoc form cooldown went from 2 minutes to 90 seconds instead. The Challenger, it used to have a fall-off damage for the close quarters, but they actually changed it. Now it will always maintain a 10% damage to all damage. The Handler got a few buffs as well, increased the health of your buddy, your very good boy companion. They also increased the range from 25 to 40 meters. Summoner Archetype, the Hollow and the Flyer variants got an increase to their base max health. For weapons, Nightfall got a nerf. They said it was doing a little too strong. It was quite a bit stronger than some of the other weapons, so they wanted to fix that. Enigma got quite a bit of nerfs as well, which is a little sad. I've been using that quite a bit, but it is a well-deserved nerf. They reduced the AoE burst damage from 40 to 30. They reduced the tether damage, which is basically when it starts branching off and injuring other enemies around it. It went from 75 to 65%. They reduced the magazine capacity from 30 to 25, but they did increase the reserve capacity by 25. So they also reduced incoming damage in multiplayer from 25% per additional player to 15% per player. Bug fixes, quite a few just problems of whether you left too early on a boss and it would mess up the whole boss fight. Now, there are some big things at the end. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. Fixed an issue with weapons not unlocking after hardcore playthrough. Dev note, unfortunately, hardcore awards will not be retroactively rewarded for previous completions of hardcore mode. So what that means is essentially if you did it already, if you beat the game on hardcore, you didn't get your said weapons or items that you were supposed to receive, you are not going to receive those still. You probably have to redo it, complete the game on hardcore again, and then it will give you the items that you need. Unfortunately, difficulty-based rewards will not be retroactively rewarded for previous completions of the game. So players who listened to all of Mudtooth's stories did not receive all of the awards can visit Mudtooth to receive their awards now. Players who did not receive the Iron Cylinder, which is the Gunslinger's engram, from listening to all his stories will now find it in his store as well. So that was a very nice change. I do know Mudtooth wasn't giving the correct items or anything at all after completing his dialogue options, so that is a good addition to the game. Make sure people get what they're supposed to get. Like I said, there is a lot more balance issues and changes, very small things. If you want to read into it, click that link in the description and check it out for yourself. But this about covers it for this video. If you guys like this video, leave a like, subscribe, comment for more. I will see you all in the next one. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you all later. Peace out.